All right, guys. So, quick reaction of the West Virginia Oklahoma game. Oklahoma wins the game with of course, winning with the game-winning field goal kick as the time expired, 16-13. Very scary game for Oklahoma because they easily could have lost this game to West Virginia. Now, this was a dogfight. This game was a dogfight. This was a classic, I would say like a blue collar type of fight. This was had a lot of penalties, a lot of just stupid miscues for both teams, including West Virginia, right? Even when they had a lot of the short advantages when it came to field possession. They had a lot of advantages and just stupid miscues, right? Especially twice on goal line situations where, yeah, you had penalties that kind of cost it. And then the other one was, you had a wide open dude. Well, not really wide open, but still the receiver created a lot more separation. And it was just a high throw, which this receiver couldn't really, catch down. So, it's stuff like that, man. But yeah, it's just stupid miscues from West Virginia, and I would say for Oklahoma, just a lot of just kind of mistakes that you just don't really expect these kind of teams to make, especially in this type of environment. Um, but Oklahoma got away with it. We gotta give a lot of credit to Oklahoma's defense. The last couple games, you can make a legitimate argument that this defense has carried Oklahoma to the last couple wins. Because again, this offense has just looked sloppy at times, right? The offensive line is, I hate to say it, but the offensive line is the Achilles heel for this team. The offensive line is just not really the best for this. I think Spencer Rattler is not playing bad, but I don't think he's playing to the standard that Oklahoma fans want him to play right now. I feel like they need to, definitely get the running backs a little bit more involved here. I know we saw some guys, like Eric Gray. Eric Gray was definitely clutch for Oklahoma today, but still, I feel like they still need to get some of these players a little bit more involved. I know Oklahoma fans are not really happy with the play calling recently from Lincoln Riley and his offensive coordinator. Not really happy about play calling. So Oklahoma, there's a lot of things that needs to be improved upon. This is now this is now really 2 weeks in a row now that you've kind of struggled against an opponent that you really shouldn't really have been struggling with. And West Virginia is a tough opponent. I'm not trying to say that West Virginia sucks, but West Virginia's only loss was to an undefeated Maryland team, but still, you're the number 4 team in the nation, and you're playing at home in a night environment in front of 80,000 fans. You expect this team to play a lot better because defense showed up today. The defense was pretty good. And now you kind of expect this offense to kind of step up. West Virginia has a good defense, but if Maryland can put up over 30 points and, Talia Tagovailoa can put up almost 400 yards against that squadron, you would kind of expect Spencer Rattler and this offense to have a lot more success against this type of team. And now this is kind of 2 weeks in a row now where the opposing team's defense look better than what they kind of actually are. West Virginia has a good defense, but it's not a great defense. They're not all that yet. So I feel like Oklahoma has to play way better if they want to play teams like the Georgias of the world, the Alabamas of the world. Hell, I would even say Ole Miss. Ole Miss, I think, looks better than Oklahoma way better than Oklahoma right now. So to play kind of those top-level caliber teams and to compete and win, which has been Oklahoma's biggest criticism, they have to play a lot better than what they've done the last couple weeks because you're at home. It's not like you're on the road and you're in hostile territory. You're at home, and you have to play a lot better compared to what we've seen. Compared to what the product that was shown today, for other college football fans such as myself to kind of believe that Oklahoma should be taken a lot more seriously. Defensively has shown up. I think it's now turned. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I think it's now time for the offense to step up and live up to the Oklahoma standard that we've kind of been accustomed to seeing. I think that if they can find a good combination of offense, defense, and special teams, if they can find a good combination between that, Oklahoma is a national championship contending team, just like how I kind of predicted during the offseason when I said that Oklahoma had the most complete roster in all of college football. Right now, they still have that promise. They still have that type of potential. They just have to live up to it. I think the West Virginia fans, I know a lot of West Virginia fans are definitely upset. I think they're proud of their team, but definitely way more upset because they had a great chance to upset Oklahoma. Just, again, the miscues, and it's just, man, there's a lot of things. But overall wise, it was a great game. It wasn't a shootout, but I like this type of game. I love the the low scoring, just, I love the low scoring, physical type of ball. I love that type of style of football. So let me know how you guys feel about the game. We can definitely talk about it in the comment section, whether if you're a West Virginia fan, a Sooner fan, or just a regular college football fan. Love to discuss about this game. And yeah, that's about it for I think for tonight. Maybe I'll post some more stuff tonight. I'm not too sure. I know it's late, but anyway, guys, hopefully you guys have a good night. This is Jan Sports, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.